Hello, friends and lovers, and welcome to a new roguelike. This one is called Dice with Death. It's sort of a Yahtzee roguelike, and I've played a few of these. I've still never played the original Yahtzee, so forgive me if I kind of suck or confused about something. But yeah, let's get started. This game only cost like $7, by the way. It was quite the bargain. I think it was half off. But let's get going here. We need to beat our opponent, who is Death. They have 300 health right now. We have 320 health. There's sort of a lot going on here. We have a few regular dice, but then we get some special dice here. When this dice rolls a 6, you reinforce for 1. You roll 1 dice. An additional dice is my understanding. It's sort of a special die. If this dice rolls a 1, add 10 points to your bank score. If it rolls a 5, add 5. You'll see the bank score in a moment here. It's sort of like poker hands, but there's some muchos to kind of go over. All right, so we hit a 1, so this adds a 10 to the bank score, just like that. And we need to select here. We actually do have a straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a straight 5. That's definitely our best hand here. We can bank that, and that goes into the bank for what it was worth. Now, you could choose to roll again with whatever dice you have left after that, but it's incredibly risky, obviously. In fact, it would be just death here, since you can't score a hand with a singular dice. We have to hit pass. We also added 20 poison because of this thing that we have in our possession. Deals 1 damage per stack at the start of the poisoned player's turn. Okay. If we get a 3 of a kind or more, we get some extra dice here, the reinforcement dice as well. Okay, so we need to roll. It's now our turn. We have a 2 pair here. Oh, never mind. We have a full house here. A few triggers going on there. We can bank the full house. And you could go crazy and roll the 2 and just pray for a pair. And if you get what they call a perfect bank, which means you use all of your dice, you get to roll a whole new set, which is obviously really, really powerful. But we're still just going to pass here since we're dominating death for now. But this scales up like really hard. I did a couple of runs and it got hard really, really fast. Okay, so I see a 3 of a kind here. With our reinforcement dice. Is a 3, 4, 5, 6 worth anything? No, it is not. We cancel that, so we can bank this, the 3 of a kind, but then we still have 4 dice left, so I think we do roll them. See what we get here. We got another 3 of a kind. Oh, we got some more reinforcement. We actually have a full house here. It's actually pretty sick. You can bank that. Definitely don't roll the single. And your death is dead to the poison. Lovely. Now we have to choose a relic. Add counters equal to the face value of each dice you roll to this ring. When there are 100 counters or more, remove them all and create a random trinket. What is a trinket here? Like one of these things, basically? It calls these relics. But I'm actually not certain what a trinket is. Each time you roll, heal yourself and poison your opponent for the highest face number roll. Not bad. I do like the poison, like I said. Every reinforcement dice you roll deals 15 damage to your opponent. Not bad. Add counters. This is another poison thing, huh? Equal to the face value of each dice you roll to this ring. When there are 50 or more counters, remove them and poison your opponent for 25. So this needs to get to 50. Then it'll poison the opponent for 25. But wouldn't the poultice just be better? No. Not necessarily. Well, this does heal you. But this applies more poison is my understanding. I'm actually not certain what the plus 40 is. Oh, does that add health to death? Or to myself, maybe? Maybe to myself. I'm going to take the emerald ring, then. Maybe we'll stick to the poison theme here. What do we got here? I see a full house. Now, you could do something like this, right? And save the 3 of kind and then roll the 4 that you have left here. That is an option. Don't think I'm going to do it this early on because it's a bit more risky. So if you roll and you score nothing, you fumble and your turn is basically void, which would be very bad, as you can imagine. And I'm sure we'll have to resort to it at some point here. Another full house here. Why don't we play it risky? I'm going to bank that. So if we roll these 4 and get nothing, then what we just grabbed will be equivalent to nothing. Nothing will happen. Am I explaining anything right? We're gonna have to pass now. It wasn't a very good turn. The full house definitely would have been better. But we're applying a good amount of poison now. The more times you roll, the more something like Emerald Ring will also trigger. So that's something to consider as well, right? We have a 2 pair here. Let's see. But do you just want to grab the single pair and then roll again? Again, for sort of the emerald ring. I got another pair. 3 of a kind, actually. So we can bank that. Then I guess we're going to have to pass on that. So you give... Oh, okay, death is dead. Whenever you summon a reinforcement dice, we heal for 10. On the first turn, when you pass successfully, add a counter to this relic. Then for each counter... Is there a way to get more than one counter here? That's what I'm kind of trying to figure out. Add counters equal to the face value of this we know about. Okay. What is this? A new thing? I finally found it. Here, this is for you. Death, that is an entire cash register. Why do you have this? That is a very good question. Your re-rolls refresh to 3 between every round. After you take damage from your opponent passing, you have a 50% chance to gain a damage negation and a 50% chance to gain fumble protection. I do not choose the form of the gifts I am given, but who gave you this? He was an unusual man. He held a strange control over the rules of the game that even I cannot explain. Oh, I'd imagine so. There's actually quite a lot of dialogue going on with death. I guess I'm going to take the merchant's till. Many run from death. Few dare to steal from me. Do you punish them? That is not for me to decide. I commend their ambition. What do I have to steal? Time. Borrow time. If you are below 50% base health, when you bank this dice, steal 5% of your opponent's health. You can unlock it, but choose a different dice for now. Maybe I'll try to find some more poison or something here that pairs better with our current dice here, which is 3s? We have some additional 3s going on, basically. Deal damage to your opponent equal to double the face value rolled by this dice. When you bank this dice, it returns for the next roll. It will only return once per turn. If banked as part of a single pair, damage your opponent and heal for the hand value. Open wounds. Applies 1 vulnerable when this dice is banked. This causes 10% more damage to be taken and loses a stack when damaged. These are rarer. I might try to manipulate it to try to score particular hands, though. So I think I'm actually going to take Razor's Edge. We got to replace one of our original dice, which doesn't matter. I just kind of like the idea of it. We do have a small healing pot there. Now, Death does get stronger, and you can read the buffs that Death gets. Death gains 1 counter on his forge at the start of the first 3 turns. When it reaches 3, he upgrades a dice. Does that mean, like, I could get... If I beat to Death more quickly, is that like a sheer benefit? We have a straight. Deal damage. 1, 2, 3... Oh, wait. I thought I had a straight. I don't. I misread it. So, I don't have much here, then. I got 2 pair. Or I can just take that. This will not come back. I will bank a single pair and roll again. Let's get greedy. Did I get punished? I did. Wait. I did not get punished. Woo! I got very close to punish, though. Oh, let me read this again. Your re-rolls refresh to 3 between every round. After you take damage from your opponent passing, you have a 50% chance to gain damage negation and a 50% chance to gain fumble protection. I apparently have neither yet. Oh, whoops, I right-clicked there. Let's bank that. Do I roll? Just 3 singles? I don't think so at that point. We added 60 poison stacks. On your first turn, when you pass successfully, add a counter to this relic. Oh, so this keeps going up. Because I took it early on. Okay. It doesn't remove the counters. The next instance of damage that would be taken is prevented and 1 stack is consumed. That cash register is really strong then. Alright, we don't have much here, unfortunately. We got a crappy little pair. We're going to bank that. I think we're going to roll them again. Okay, we're going to bank that. I think we just pass after that. 85 stacks of poison is pretty good. Agreed. Okay, let's roll this business. Pair of 5s. Not much, though, right? I shall bank that. Roll it again. Pair of 3s. Bank that. Pass. More poison, please. Hey, that one's, like, not right. That's cheating. You monster. We hit when the protected player would fumble. Instead, consume 1 stack and act as though they pass. So, I can go for a big play here, then, that means to me. We got an extra dice here, so we got a 3 of a kind. Health does not carry over between these rounds. It should be noted. Well, hold on. Let me read this again. When the protected player would fumble, instead of consume 1 stack and act as though they had passed. Okay, so there's no downside. Well, I guess I might as well hold that stack, right? Because I only had 1 dice left anyway. Plus, death was dead, I guess. Okay. You get to choose another relic. When you bank a single pair, apply 1 stack of vulnerable and a random curse to your opponent. That's pretty good for what I'm doing, I think. Anytime your soldier's insignia triggers, it rolls 1 additional reinforcement dice. This is this. So when we roll a 3 of a kind or more, that's not bad for us. Every reinforcement dice you roll deals 15 damage to your opponent, or add counters equal to the face value of each dice you roll to this ring. When there are 150 or more triggers, remove them all and trigger the effects of any other gemstone ring relics that you own. So I have the emerald ring, but that would be it. And I don't think it's that good yet. I'm kind of feeling like it's the victor's medal. Poisonally. Anytime your soldier's insignia triggers, huh? So I'm trying to go for sort of 3 of a kinds here and or more. Thus aiming for the 3s. I guess we bank the 5s and roll again. Well, I could have thought about that harder. In hindsight. Bank that. I now have 3 dice left. Because I need to think about what dice I'm leaving behind. Right? I didn't keep the buff from earlier, which is no surprise. I guess I'm going to hit pass now. 80 poison added. You lose poison or something? Death's Mercy. If Death begins his turn with less than 100 health, he heals to 100. He also removes 33% of any poison stacks on him after taking poison damage. Oh, so poison got a lot worse. It seems to me. So you're very likely to roll 5s and 3s. So are you. So I could... I think you bank the 1s, and then you roll these again. Not to mention when these ones land. When you roll them, that's better. 3, 4, 5. So let's bank the pair and roll the rest again. There we go. Then we got a 3 of a kind, which is pretty good. 4 of a kind even. Better make it. We do actually have both damage protection and fumble protection. But I mean, that seems like a pretty good turn, so I think I'm going to pass there. Man, the cash register is sort of insane. And these just keep stacking up? Fumbled. Get fumbled on. Have I fumbled yet? So we have a full house here. We have... Oh my god, there's so many things happening. Ooh. There's a few different things we could do here. There's 3 pairs, which is a real hand. So there's that. That's worth 83. I guess we just take that and go, honestly, because we're kind of dominating right now. So maybe I don't want to go too hard on the poison now that we see that you have Death's Mercy. Like a coward. We still have the fumble protection. Okay, so hold the 6s. I'm going to roll the rest. I probably don't need to be this risky, but... Got a crappy pair. Hello? Thank you. Bank. I think we just pass now. It's not lethal, though. I do have fumble protection. Right. Yeah, we failed. Wait. Yeah, we failed. So now it's going to automatically pass for us, right? Yeah, okay. All right, you got the heal to 100. Cast register went off. We have 1 stack of each right now. Okay. Is this a hand? 2 3 of a kinds. It is indeed. It's worth 75, which is enough to kill anyway. All right, let's go. Eat it, Death. A tube and glass. What? A tube of glass, that's what it is. Every 6 in your initial roll has a 25% chance to trigger a reinforcement dice. This is my spyglass. Please explain this to me. You look through it, you see. It does not seem to work. You may be lacking in the eyes. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. I've created a dice for you here. The last stand. If this is the only dice in your initial roll, reinforce 1. Huh? What do you mean? This is the only dice in your initial roll. How would you do that? I don't know if I like that one. Also, the numbers are 2, 4, 6, which is not great. Unlock but choose a different dice for now, I think. I want 3s. Anything with additional 3s, not a singular one. You have 5s. Add poison stacks to your opponent equal to the face value of this dice. Heal for double the face value rolled. If your opponent is below 20% health, deal 100 damage to them and the first time you bank this dice. When you bank this dice, apply random curses equal to the face number. I guess I'm going to take the Viper's Kiss. Okay. We have a full house here. You don't have anything from the merchant. Your rerolls refresh to 3 between every round. Did I have rerolls? Round 5 out of 7? Am I understanding that correctly? 2 3 of a kinds we got here. Which I'm probably just going to accept here. Well, I have to accept it, so there you go. I don't think I should have done anything else, I suppose. Add 100 poison stacks. You got too many dice there, dude. Alright, so now we have damage protection on the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think it matters which one I use here. Bank and pass. You are suddenly having a lot more health. Get fumbled. Get fumbled. Come on. No fumble. Sad day. But I had the damage protection, at least. After you take damage from your opponent passing, 50% chance to gain. I'm reading it again and again. I might take a crappy pair and roll the rest. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bank. Almost at pass. Roll it. Not punished yet. We're adding a little bit with each roll too, right? I don't have fumble protection. But it could be rolling is just better anyway. At this point. Hard to say though. Get fumbled. Come on. Oh, they did. Get smoked. Up. Okay. We have a 2 pair. Then we have 3 left over. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. No! Did I have fumble protection? I didn't have anything. That's what I get. That's what I deserve. Okay. You're rolling again? Oh my god. Well, you can't just keep doing this. Get fumbled, jerkwad. Is it because you were close or something? 2 pair. It's close, but it's not going to be lethal by any stretch. But it puts you below 100, which is kind of bad. Kind of bad. Does that only happen once, or does that keep happening? Looks like it keeps happening. You keep fumbling, I guess because you're on the cusp here. Feel a little bit. Okay. Is that lethal? I think so. Just barely. The till is absolutely insane. I do have re-rolls here. I missed that text, honestly. Okay, so if I don't like what we see here, I don't think I like the onyx ring still. Saber metal is okay. Poultice is okay. Add counters equal to the face value of each dice you remove this ring. When there are 100 or more, remove them all and create a random trinket. Still not positive what you mean by a trinket. Not positive what you mean at all. We seem a bit ahead, so maybe something like this is good, though. We're ahead for now. 6 out of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably just take the straight, right? Tank it. Pass it. Good amount of poison. Death's aura. Death can now perfect bank up to once per turn. What? Oh, I don't like that. There's a 2 pair on here. Keep them coming, baby. Great. 5 and a 5. Full house. And I have 3 dice left over. You can't just add another pair, unfortunately. I'll have 3 dice. I don't have any protection here. Could help with something like Sapphire Ring. No! Shut up. Shut up. It's fine. Ka-ching. Okay, we have a stack of each now. Damage, protection, negation even, and fumble protection. Okay. What do we got here? 2 3 of a kinds is pretty good. Bank that for 75. I think we'll pass and hold on the fumble protection there then. Now I shouldn't... Oh, you're giving me poison now. I see. Get fumbled. Surprised you fumbled there. Wasn't really paying attention. Oh, but the damage negation... Oh, it got eaten by the poison. That kind of sucks, right? Let's see. I got a 2 pair here. Do we just do that and roll? With the fumble protection? Damn. Wait. It's not over? Can I get a hell yeah? Bank it. Now we pass. Keep the fumble protection. Fumble. You gonna keep going there, buddy? Guess not. I have 2 fumble protections now. Okay. So I really want to make good use of those then. So we have a full house here. But maybe... Hold on. Let me see this. I don't have a 2. 4. We could do this and then roll these 2, I suppose. And pray. And no dice. I guess there's no harm when I have 2 stacks of it, but... I wonder if I could have held more dice in some ways and... got a... I don't know, could you increase your chances? Probably not, really. It's getting dicier, though. Pun intended? Maybe it was intended. The fact that he had poison to me is pretty bad now. 2 4s, 2 5s. What the hell is that? Okay. So, okay, it's still going. So we got... You could do that. Full house, and then we got 3 with a fumble protection. Okay. Roll them. Got a pair, at least, I guess. 4 5 6 is not a good enough. We got 2 triggers on the Sapphire Ring. It says I get 2 trinkets. The hell's a trinket? Oh! What is this? Before you bank, turn a dice to stone, locking it for the next roll, and you may still bank it. This makes it fragile, and it cannot be petrified again this turn. Use this gem to inflict 5 random curses on your opponent. Well, we won. So I guess not. Do I get to keep these? I did not notice those. If your initial roll contained 4 or less dice, reinforce 1. If it contained 1, reinforce 2 instead. The Glimmel Ring. It seemed important. I don't know if I want it. Let's choose a different one. Onyx Ring is back. When you bank a single pair. Deal 30 damage. When banking 3 or more of a kind, add counters this relic equal to the face value. Upon passing, deal damage equal to the counters. This relic does not lose counters. It's too late for this, right? It looks like the run is coming to a close to me. You bank a single pair. I guess the curse sounds pretty good. Again, trying to prioritize 3s and nothing has that. Damn. Damn. I guess you could take something like Executioner, especially with how much health you have now. Oh, I can roll these. Oh, sick. 3s? Like, that is quite manipulative, but 4s are not really what we're aiming for here. Roll it. Come on. I'm not even looking at the descriptions. Come on, help me. I got absolutely nothing. When you roll this dice, remove poison stacks from yourself equal to double the face value. I guess that serves a pretty decent function. Okay. I gotta replace one of the old ones. I don't think I like it that much, though. Okay, so maybe keeping poison off myself, well, if I can really do that, will be quite helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe. We have a 2 pair. I think I'm going to do this. And we're going to roll it again. We applied some curses here to you. Sorrow, a curse which gives 10% chance to lose a dice at the start of the turn. All stacks are removed when this happens. Increases damage taken by 10%. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh? Is that not a hand? Really? Oh, babe. Guess you need 5 dice. We bank that pair. Added vulnerable and befuddlement. I'm just gonna pass. That's only 44 damage, but I think I'm still just gonna pass. And apply that poison early, because if I don't pass, I think, then that goes quite poorly. Fumble protection. Can you... Death can no longer fumble. When he would, he deals 50% of any banked damage he has and passes. Oh my god. Drink the healing flask. Before you bank, turn a dice to stone. I'm gonna have to read this again. I'm sorry. Locking it for the next roll, and you may still bank it. This makes it fragile. It cannot be petrified again this turn. Let's use the gem. Let's use the healing pot. This might be the last round anyway. Rolled a 6 on the sergeant's dice, which is decent. This is my thought. Before you bank, turn a dice to stone. Locking for the next roll, and you may still bank it. Okay. So bank that. It hits a 6. 3 of a kind. Bank. Did I keep that, right? And we'll roll it. Oh, it counts as a 6 still. But then I hit nothing. Wait. Then I hit something. Thank God. Bank. Do I go again? 127 poison. Do I really keep going? No, I don't think so. Okay, I have fumble protection now. Good to know. Okay. I have 2 fumble protections. Let's see. I see a 2 pair. Do I just go for a 1 pair? On which ones? A 1 pair, and I'm gonna roll and get nothing? Are you kidding me? Well, hold on, I get reinforcements. Are you kidding me? I still dealt my damage, but I'm still kind of pissed about it. Holy 6s, look at them all, they're insane. 90 damage banked? My god, dude. We have a full straight here, which is amazing. This might be the first time I got a perfect bank here. So we bank that, then we get to roll again. And I do still have fumble protection, so we can go pretty hard here. We have a 2 pair. I guess I should just grab that. You bank it. You might as well roll these again. Get nothing, unfortunately. That's some big damage, though. Some big damage, baby. We still have this heal here. Still scored a... Oh, you got a perfect bank? You did not. I feel like I was looking and you did not. What is this bank, by the way? Holy God. All right, heal. My golly, Miss Molly. So, 2 pair. I have fumble protection. I guess you just go for that, right? Nothing. Sad day. Maybe I could have saved something else. Oh, it killed you. Eat it, death. Well done. We shall play again soon. Oh, game summary. There we go. It was kind of short, right? But I kind of like the run length here. There's a lot more going on with the game when you return to the menu. I got my ass whooped. That was the first run that I won, by the way. So that was with one particular class, and as you can see, it gets quite complex. We also got the healer gains her cauldron on the table, generating herbs to add as she plays. Using the cauldron activates beneficial effects. The witch, who I have not unlocked yet. I thought there was someone else too. Am I crazy? We got the adventurer. We have some coins to spend here, which seemingly would make the game a bit easier. So there is some stuff here. Eternity mode sounds quite fun. Beat the target score before the turn timer runs out. Death does not take turns. That might be kind of nice just so you don't gotta watch the turns play out almost. The recipe book, unique to the healer. The Aqua Vitae relic, unique to the healer. Unique to the soldier. So there's some unlocks here. I am curious about Eternity mode. You also got a banish. I guess we'll grab a banish, right? So we can banish things from appearing. But it looks like there's a lot of unlocks and things like that. I don't know, it's fun. I think I kind of like it. We've played quite a few dice games lately, and this one's pretty good, I think. I mean, the ratings are coming back really strong for this, I should let you all know. I'm looking at the Steam page right now. 632 reviews, 92% positive. That's pretty good for a little indie game like this, I think. It's pretty good. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed some Dice with Death. Let me know what you think. I'm excited. If you want to see more of it, make sure you let me know too. Helps me know what to put on the channel. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm asking for. I appreciate you. I'll see you in another video.